Guys, how are you doing? Englishman Foodie here, and a very good morning to you. Well, mid-morning. I've been to Iceland. Oh, not again, Steve. You saw the photographs. If you didn't, go to Facebook. Instagram, sometimes I put them on, but the links are below, always for my other channels as well, Englishman Travel, which is a big adventure is coming up soon, guys. 4 days to go. Probably when this video goes out. I'm there already. I'm going to England, going through the train to Paris. I'm going to have some fun. But today I went to Iceland. I bought a whole load of things. You would have seen the photographs. And I bought this brand new. Let's sit down, because I don't know anything about it. I had a bit of that burger thing was good fun. I enjoyed that. Let me just see. How are you seeing me? I've had a few issues with the camera, the GoPro, and I think I might have sorted it now. I'm not too sure, because it kept on cutting out, even on Englishman in Malta when I've been walking, and it cuts out, and I thought it was overheating, but the temperature's really down to about 25, 27 now, so, and even in the kitchen here, I did a lovely meal, and I'm still pondering whether to put it up. It was a very interesting sort of cottage pie, leftover chicken, roasted chicken thing. If I can't put it up, I might do it again sometime when I've got a roasted chicken. But the first bit, we went into hyper mode or whatever they call it. It's like really fast. And then halfway through when I did the white sauce, it cut out. So shall I ditch it or shall I still put it up? That's what I'm pondering. The first bit I maybe do a voiceover on it or something like that. Because going away next week, I'm not going to have much chance. Anyway, back to the subject. Luxury chicken, katsu, curry and rice. What's in the box? Let's have a look first. What a chicken katsu is. Hang on. Hang about, guys. I've got to put my password in. Oh, okay. Chicken katsu is a popular Japanese comfort food of breaded cutlets. They serve it with a soya sauce, and you can make it in 30 minutes. But this is like a recipe. Katsu, Japanese comfort food, breaded cutlets in a commonly made with chicken and pork. Oh, this is similar to the Italian one, probably. Whatever, I forgot what that was called. For this chicken version, is boneless. Hang on, guys. I'm having a coffee. Cheers, everybody. It's a bit of a nsab. Cloudy day today in Malta. Nice though. Temperature's down to about 25. I'm Englishman in Malta. If you didn't know, links are below. Help if you want to help the channels. I've got travel channel, got foodie, and I've got a joke channel which doesn't do very well, but I have fun on it anyway. So that's the most important thing. A lot of people ask me about the YouTube, what it's like to do the channel, to do a foodie channel, do a Englishman in Malta and a travel channel. Is it hard work? Well, it is blooming hard work. I'm retired now, so I get a bit of time to do things, but editing and videoing and these sort of things, and buying the product. I mean, most of the products have gone up now. YouTube doesn't give you a lot of money, but you can make it. There is a lot of people make it in the end, but there's a lot of people that don't make it. I've seen channels, and you tell me in the comments, guys, between certain foodie channels, why they succeed and the other ones don't. And I've seen some good channels that don't succeed, and some other ones mediocre that do. It must be something to do the way YouTube suggests it, or the chemistry between us guys. Like some people don't like me, obviously. Some people like me, and vice versa for many foodie guys. Anyway, listen to blah blah blah. And sometimes these things in my head, I'm baffled by them. I start thinking, well, why did that one didn't get a lot of views and that one got a lot of views? And I prefer that video and I prefer that YouTuber and that tube. But why has that one got, and the million ones, 1 million views? Well, it's horrible. How did he get 1 million views and this poor guy only got 300 views? It's very interesting, YouTube, and you can make it. A lot of people make a lot, 1 million views. You're doing very good and you're making good money. Anyway, chicken Katsu curry sauce. I like doing these one, guys, but I'm going to mix this channel up with cooking and buying these as well. So some of you don't like this, I can understand it, but it makes a good video and I enjoy doing it. So that's the most important thing. Do what you enjoy. Be positive in life. Get rid of the negative people out of your life. If you see, oh, don't do that, why do you do that? And you say, for example, you do something in your life and you say, oh, I enjoy doing that. And somebody says, why do you do that? That's stupid doing that. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Well, don't do it then. Do what you enjoy. Be positive. Anybody negative, boot them out. Anyway, it says 6 minutes 30 seconds. 3 minutes 30 seconds first in the high. You can put it in the oven as well, 30 minutes. But I want it quick. I want it fast and quick. But it's 30 minutes with this plastic. Many people say, don't do it, Steve. You'll die. Well, I'm not far away now. 6 minutes 30 seconds. So we go 3 minutes 30 seconds first. Give it a stir, and then the last 3 minutes in. Take the lid off. Well, this is unusual. Out of most of them, they say prick the lid. This one says that's how it looks. It looks pretty horrific at the moment. That's the sort of, must be the dip that you use to put it in. It doesn't actually tell you how to do it. It just says, it doesn't say anything about what this is. And this is obviously the chicken, a scallop. I forget what's called in Italian. Italians like to do it, but a lot flatter than that. They do pork and they do chicken. Anyway, Steve, you're blah, blah, blahing. It's still right. I'm going to bung it in. Shall I leave it off? Yeah, leave it off. So, high blast. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I was waiting for this. This is funny, guys. It's the way my brain works. The way I do this, because I think I've mentioned it. I'm going to call it not Englishman foodie, the sitting down chef, because it's not easy when you don't have a photographer and you don't have an editor and everything you do yourself. So it's a sort of, I've seen videos and it's a bit awkward. You know, I come in and put the video here and put it down here when I'm doing that, and then I put it down here to do it that. Why not sit down and do it, especially these ones? Cooking is a bit difficult, but I did go and see that video of the biggest burgers in the world. Outside, it's not nice today, so I'm not going to cut the microwave out there, but I'll still do some videos out there. And somebody said to me, oh, that's a new one on me, Steve. Sitting down, barbecue and drinking beer. Well, I said to him, either sitting down or falling down, because you have a few beers out there and you never know, guys, you never know. But anyway, I'm on the coffee, because next week I think I'm going to be pushing the boundaries out a little bit. Anyway, we're going to wait for 3 minutes 30 seconds. It's already gone 2 minutes. Then we're going to give it a stir. As the Liverpoolians say, stir. Give it a stir up. It's 410 grams. I'll try and put those ingredients like I normally do. Sometimes I forget, I know. It's the age, guys. It's the age. I mean, my bones are creaking and my brain is creaking as well. But how to cook? Fan oven 190 or gas mark 6 for 30 minutes with that plastic, or full blast in a microwave 6 minutes and 30 seconds, stopping for 3 minutes 30 seconds to give it a stir. I'll have to put the price below because, like usual, I left everything in the back there. Hey, this is Kenyan coffee today, and it's very nice. Sometimes I have my breakfast out there, sit out there and ponder life's weary things. Anyway, it's coming up. 1 minute. Shall we blah blah blah? Did a great video on Englishman in Malta. Link below. I went to a place. If you come here on holiday, guys, there's construction everywhere. I don't know when it's going to finish. It's for a good thing maybe, and it's for a bad thing. But Malta for many years has not had much infrastructure. So we get a bit of money from you lot, from Europe, and they're spending it everywhere, but they're doing it too much. So getting about the island is a bit tragic. And there was a big, I'm not sure if you've been to Malta. If you're not, come to Malta. Watch my other channel, Englishman in Malta. There's a big place called Mosta Dome. It's a big dome where the bomb fell through, and the congregation was there, and it was a miracle. And it's a lovely little village village bordering on city, lots of shops, and they decided to revamp it 2 years ago, and they're going to put new pipes, new wires, and everybody's going for this new fiber optic and all these different things, digging the roads up. But 2 years. And the shops are all complaining because there's so much dust and construction, and the contractors just dig a hole like they did outside here and disappear. I think that's the big problem. Many contractors have got many jobs going, and they just do a little bit here and a little bit there, and instead of doing one, and they should be put on a deadline and said, for example, that should be finished in 6 months, and you're going to get fined if you don't finish it, because that's my take on it, and it's bleeping now. So we're going to give it a stir. This is still icy. Maybe my microwave isn't full blast, but it's not bad. That's the right. They're a bit stingy with the rice, guys. The rice is almost ready. Another 3 minutes. That looks. Shall we try that taste? Shall we try it? Oh, it's curry. So they've done the curry set. I thought that might be like a dip, but it's curry sauce. Anyway, another 3 minutes. Back in 3 minutes.
This is my island in the sun.
There she goes. Which smells like a curry shop. You know what? What shall I do with this? It doesn't give you instruction. They're very stingy on the rice. And I noticed from the picture. Where's the picture? That's cut up the chicken, so I'll get a bowl. Let's get organized, guys. Ooh, very hot. Very hot. You have to leave it for 1 minute, but I'm not going to. The Chinese and the Japanese, they like to cut everything up because they use the chopsticks, don't they? So, it's too hot, guys. It's too hot to hold. Too hot to handle. Well, first observation. What do you think about it, Steve? First observation. They're a bit stingy on the rice. And it's the cheapest part of the dish, I would imagine. That's a curry, like a chip shop curry, I would imagine. It doesn't seem much difference. It's so I'm just putting it because there it looked a bit stingy. But don't forget, it's 5.35 by the way, euros. So I'll put the conversion down below. I'm going to put this over the top. So it's a Japanese curry, but what looks like to me on YouTube, they have it different ways. They have this chopped up and they have like soya sauce to dip it into. It says leave it for a minute. And they've got a promise and they've got the storage and they've got nutrition value and information and ingredients which I'll try and put for you. As I said, it's 30 minutes in the oven, which I think probably, thinking about it, the oven is always a bit better because it'll crust the scallop a little bit, the chicken in, I would imagine this is like a batter or a breadcrumbs or something. And the rice would become like a bit baked. And always like microwave, but you know, if you want it fast, 6 minutes, it's a TV dinner. It's new from Iceland, from our Iceland. If anybody is in Malta and you want to buy Iceland products, you can buy it from a place called Miracle Foods, which are in 4 or 5 destinations. That's I think that's the parent company. I'm not too sure, don't hold me to it. But if you want to go and buy the Iceland product from, they've only got one place now, because they some years ago, Iceland came to Malta and they went, bah, they went everywhere. They had, I'm not sure, but they had 5 or 6, they had a massive one in Bricacara. And I only think it lasted about a year and it closed. Maybe the mentality of the Maltese people are not into this sort of thing like the English, you know, TV dinners and things like that. Most of you know, if you're doing things for the kids, they do a brodo, like a soup with the chicken leftovers, and they got a lot of pasta here, and you can rustle a pasta up in like 2 or 3 minutes. You can do something for the kids. So these probably wouldn't be that popular with Maltese, but it's coming slowly. I can see a Maltese company making pies and making these sort of things. So maybe it's on the way. But Malta's always like, what's happened in America happens in UK, happens in Malta. That's how it seems to happen. I've seen it over the years because I had a lot of experience in Malta. Anyway, it said leave it for a minute. Imagine to cool down from that. My fingers were burning. So it's chicken. What's this name again? Have you heard it before, guys? Katsu. Oh, I'm going to get into trouble. Lovely taste, lovely tender, but the outside of this batter, it's got a bit soft. So my recommendation, 30 minutes in the oven would have been better. I think this would have all crusted up. Still, for a fast TV dinner when you're watching the football. And you girls, while you're watching you've got some sexy female footballers. I'm just getting into watching female football. Not bad, not very hot. Like it's like a chip shop curry. That's about really what it is. The rice is rice, nothing really. But this is very yummy. The chicken is up, almost like a whole breast, look. And they cut it up. This is good. I'm enjoying it. The only thing negative I'm gonna say is the cover on the chicken got a bit soggy in the microwave. So my guess is if you put it in the oven for 30 minutes, it'll come crusty. So that's depending how you want it to eat it and how it is in Japan, because I don't know. Oh, it's a sweet Katsu curry sauce. I'm not tasting much of the sweetness. It's a nice taste, very tasty, and not skimpy with the chicken. It's good tasting. Not tasting it too sweet. As I say, the only minus, if you put that in the oven, that would crisp up a bit. So if you prefer the cover crispy, put it in the oven. If you want a quick, fast TV dinner, which is new from Iceland, which is probably old for you lot, because we always get it later on. I had a whole load of Iceland things. I went over to Aura and I thought, I bought about, I bet it was about 60 quid, 60 euros of different things, like Brussels sprouts. I'm going to do them in bacon. And I saw one with a white sauce. Sorry, Brussels sprouts, white sauce and bacon. Oh, with loads of different things, peri and these sort of things. So you'll be seeing those and I'll filter them in a little bit. But I'll be doing some cooking as well while in between. And I've got some old videos left from Englishman in Malta, from that channel. So I'll show you that as well, because we've got some new ones. Welcome everybody, welcome to Englishman Foodie. We're 1,050, our watch time is still a bit low, but we're going along slowly. Thanks for all your help. If you didn't subscribe, really big help. And a comment, tell me what you think, mark it out of 10. Do you think you would eat this? Is it an ideal dinner? I was thinking about eating it in this. I think you could do it as well. Sit it on your lap there watching the telly. Lovely taste. Curry is like very, very similar to chip shop curry. And I think that was, as I said, if you put it in the oven, that would crisp up a bit. If you wanted it that way, because if you enjoy it like that, a lot of people like it a bit soft. It's a full chicken breast with nice rice. Bye guys. Might go out today. Temperature's gone down a little bit.